Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I'm not getting the sun anymore in this in this room. It's officially gray and dark where I live, and it's so hard to transition over. So I hope wherever you are, you're getting the last bits of sun because I am not anymore. But today I really wanted to talk about alcohol consumption and the effects that it has on fat loss, right? And what kind of the research shows. Now, I'm going to keep the research part a little bit brief because I also want to include some other pieces here just as we head into the holidays and especially before our holiday mastery class next week. It's going to be amazing. So I thought this played really well together. So just wanted to talk about it. I think it's always good to talk about alcohol, right? Because we want to, for those of us that like to indulge and enjoy, we want to be able to include that. But I also want you guys to really know how it affects your body, so you can also reach your goals at the same time. So um, alcohol consumption, as many of us know, is associated with weight gain in many of the studies. But in this study particular that I'm talking about or that I'm reading, one of the groups who had alcohol in their diet showed a decrease in fat oxidation. And now that is the exact opposite of what we want. We want fat oxidation, right? We want fat loss. So it's showing that alcohol stops that process from happening. So, in easy terms, our body switches from fat burning mode to alcohol burning mode. So that's huge to remember when we're drinking alcohol. So the researchers believe some alcohol in this study, some alcohol consumption favors fat storage in the body for those who drink low to moderate amounts of alcohol. So keep that in mind while you're drinking, or while you're enjoying this holiday season or at any point, right? But interestingly, this study also suggests that those who drink alcohol may not receive the metabolic benefits of weight loss, such as better sleep, healthier blood pressure, healthy lipid profiles, and all of that good stuff. So, metabolically speaking, we're also not getting the benefits. That also come with a healthy, nutritious diet, right? So, even though they lost weight in this study, they were not as healthy or fit as those who did not drink alcohol. And coming from also that metabolic standpoint too, like sleep is off and all of that stuff. So um, like many other topics in health and fitness and nutrition, there is more research that's really needed to be done to better understand the effects of moderate alcohol consumption. So, and what that really is, like what is low to moderate for one person and does it work the same for all people, right? So there's definitely more research that can be done surrounding that, but this study suggests that drinking alcohol does not help with fat loss, nor does it allow for many of the metabolic health benefits that come from fat loss. So, I also want to point out that other ways that alcohol can contribute to weight gain, because as we head into the holidays, like I said, these are very important factors to think about. And I have a little list here, so I'm going to go over it with you. So these include your behaviors when you drink, what you are drinking, how often you are drinking, how much you're drinking, what you eat when you drink, right? Because I don't know about you, but sometimes when I've had alcohol, I then want like a greasy burger or some pizza. And so it kind of puts you on this hamster wheel and has a ripple effect, right? So that goes to include, I'm going to go back to my list here, your overall diet, your genetics play a role, your gender plays a role, your level of physical activity plays a role, your age, your health, for example, any other health risk factors such as obesity or diabetes also play a role. So lastly, what I'm really saying here is that outside of all of the research that shows that our body switches from fat burning machine to alcohol burning machine and puts the fat burning on the back burner, um, your lifestyle and the subsequent choices, that ripple effect, right? After consuming alcohol also plays such a huge role because also after we drink alcohol, then the next morning, maybe we don't feel good. We're tired. We don't want to get out of bed. Then we're not moving as much. Maybe we didn't go to the gym. Maybe we didn't make the best healthy choices. And so it's such a ripple effect in so many different areas. Now, we can get really nitpicky here and all the areas like that would take all day, right? But just the general thing I want you guys to think about is really how it affects you and your progress and how important it is to create balance in your life and really find what works for you. I'm not saying eliminate alcohol, don't ever drink it, but I'm saying let's be mindful and let's really think about our progress and what we're willing to accept and what we're not willing to accept and what just works for your body. Once you find that good place of balance, you're really going to be set up for success. And this holiday season is a time for you to really try that out. Like this is happening for you as a learning experience, right? Come into the holidays and just really use it as a tool like, oh, I can practice this and have another little piece of in your back pocket, right? Like, oh, next time a holiday or event comes up, I tried this and it worked, so now I can implement it. So really use these as you practice times, right? Um, so it's really important to monitor your alcohol consumption as part of a balanced diet, right? I think we all can agree with that. But regardless of whether or not you're managing your weight too. So that just goes to show whether you're trying to make progress or not, we need to manage our alcohol consumption and just live a balanced, healthy lifestyle. So the biggest takeaway from all of this is that those who do not drink alcohol have an advantage over those who do drink alcohol in terms of fat loss and metabolic health benefits. Now, that's not to say that people were not seeing results, right? But it may be stalled and it may take a little bit longer than somebody who does not consume alcohol or even somebody who really has a very good balance and very, very good moderation. So there's a lot of factors here. So keep all of that in mind. So with all of that being said, I really want to remind you all that we kick off that holiday mastery class next Tuesday, the 24th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. So we'll be talking about how to navigate the holidays successfully and just really stepping into your full power and potential to just fully crush it, right? So I really hope to see you guys all there next week. It's going to be so fun. Us coaches just have some really amazing things to share. And holidays are always my favorite time to talk about because once you step into that power and you realize that you can actually enjoy it and it doesn't have to be scary and it doesn't have to feel hard and you don't have to lose progress, it just opens up your whole entire world. So I love sharing that because that's happened to me. And it makes it so much more enjoyable because we want to be present and in the moment and all of that stuff. So I hope you ladies are having a beautiful Wednesday and let me know your thoughts about all of this, how you guys balance that. And I just hope to talk soon and see you next week too. See you next Tuesday, the 24th at 12 p.m.